Dun, dun, dun!
Just keep pedaling, just keep pedaling.
As you guys are being fed this, by the way, from Scorpion, I would assume, right?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Oh, which, by the way, your views have changed.
You mean like philosophically, or like our view screens have changed?
You now have 1,463 people watching your live stream.
Oh, okay.
Imagine the video quality is a little grainy with the atomic particles on film.
Wait a second. When a large enough nuclear blast goes off, doesn't it create like an EMP wave as well? Mm-hmm. So would technology still be working within a certain radius?
If it has shielding.
Okay. Which I would kind of imagine modern.
All of our implants would probably have shielding.
Implants do, the Securitrons do and stuff, but like the handheld devices most likely stop working.
The Pike just crashes.
Well, let's put it this way. Check this out, though. You're about to get more views because all of the news, all of their drones...
You are now the only outlet.
You are the only, yes. You have the exclusive stream, the only stream of what's going on.
I feel like that makes more room for the police helicopters that couldn't get in there in the first place because of all of the personal drones from people trying to get shots of things, and they couldn't fly in the helicopters because there's too many drones.
Yep.
But now there are no drones. So, possible increased risk of police. But, it's fine, I'm sure.
She's just building the stack against you, dude.
It's fine.
It'll be fine.
It's fine.
This is fine.
This is fine.
Nuclear fire going off. This is fine.
So, by the way, before we switch over to them, Prometheus, by the way, pops up and you're a HUD, Grabnar. And then she goes, whoa. This is impressive. As she's just calculating everything, she goes, my. And then you see the Geiger counter, and you just hear it. And she warns you, she goes, if you continue at this rate, there will be a burnout.
Wipe out.
Wipe out.
Hello, darkness, my
Whoa.
old friend.
Okay.
I'll try to keep it up.
And she goes, comparatively speaking, your current power level is equivalent to 1/1000th of that Neon Soul device.
Guess it's a good thing he's not holding the case anymore, huh?
God, that would have been
Oh my
terrible.
god, could you imagine? Are we able to hear what Prometheus is saying as she's telling him this?
No, she was telling him directly.
Okay, so we don't know that yet.
You don't know that.
Okay.
But alright, so back to the others. As you're making your way to the police station, you have arrived. During all of this conflict that he had with that one Mantis unit, you have arrived at the police station.
As you pull up, I create a speaker on the bike.
Now, obviously, the police station is very busy at the moment. Okay, there's a lot of moving around and going. What is your plan?
They should be broadcasting the signal from some sort of like antenna or dish or something on the outside.
Correct.
So I'll just go directly
Probably
into
on
that
the
rather than having
Yeah,
to go
up
through all
top.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, rather than trying to like go inside the station and all that
To the
kind
server
of stuff.
room, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Find a fire escape and go to the roof.
does anybody want to fly?
Can you just do like little boosters on it, just enough to get us on the roof?
It's really easy. You just flap your.
Everybody flap your arms really hard. I will,
Now, keep in mind that the police station also has those sentry units that you guys encountered, Heinrich. So you're gonna have to go up there. You're gonna have to, kind of dodge the sentry units and not be detected.
and
Can I
this
look
is
around
where
and see
I
if the
have
fire
a
escape
need
goes up?
for speed. I will turn into jet-ish plane. I will probably be able to get... How many people could I carry? I've got the strength of 6.
You could carry probably 2.
I will take Mushy and Scorpion.
24.
24.
Everybody off! I transform.
You find one.
Alright, I'm going to sneak up the fire escape.
Alright, go and roll your off the grid.
I think I should roll mine too.
Yep. You want to roll yours as well, Anya?
Yep.
Can I just roll mine for both of them? Can they give me teamwork for my off the grid to escape the
Right, yeah.
sensors?
Yeah, basically, yes. So just roll yours and roll a d6 with it.
28.
Plus, if you have advantage, roll that as well.
Sure.
28.
28?
For off the grid, yeah.
30?
Oh wait, I got advantage. 11. That is 23.
Alright.
29. That's good.
I was listening to all theirs, and you got just about as good as they did. With the teamwork.
28,
Yeah, 28,
30.
30.
23.
29.
Yeah. So, yeah.
We are successful people.
Alright, and what about you?
She doesn't have off the grid.
I know, what are you doing now?
Beat somebody up and steal their uniform.
Dude, strike.
Do it.
I could serve as a distraction.
You could cause a
Start
distraction.
screaming like, "Oh my God! There's a nuclear bomb going on!"
All the children! Like, yeah, like, Billy.
Can you believe
Oh, the humanity!
Yeah.
That's better than that false
the
Trojan
lots of
horse cake I was thinking of doing.
You can cause a distraction.
Yeah, I'll cause some distraction. I'll
All right, how
probably
you gonna
pick a
cause
fight
it?
with the cops.
She wouldn't even technically have to lie. She would just say that there's a horrifying radioactive incident happening.
Yeah.
First impact.
And
Alright, go ahead and roll.
From Evangelion, first impact.
Yeah.
What do you roll for that?
Causing a distraction?
Yeah.
You're using probably charisma because you're going to be using speech, right?
Yeah, I have intimidation.
Intimidate could work, or persuasion or anything like that. Depends on how you want to do it.
Performance.
Intimidate them with the effect
Oh,
of
I don't have
nuclear
performance.
fallout.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Intimidate will work. So you can roll it twice and take the highest.
Twice and didn't take those.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like doomsaying is an intimidation.
I would agree.
Yeah.
Yes.
It would intimidate me.
Just start screaming and running in.
got a
I'm covered in
19.
radioactive isotopes!
Everyone screams and runs.
I got a
Yes.
19.
Isotopes.
Isotopes.
Ah, punny. Dad joke of the year. That was good.
I got a 19.
19? Okay. So, as everyone's kind of sneaking around, you transform into a jet, right?
Like a little two-seater, yeah.
Right. All right. And as you do that, you see Sirius come out there and he starts, speaking doomsday.
The Indians die!
Repent!
God.
The sky is falling. Save us, 4-2.
We're going to burn up.
Probably.
Yeah.
Maybe.
We didn't start the fire.
All right. So the three of you on the ground find the fire escape and start making your way up. Meanwhile, the other three, you make it to the top already. All right. And you were able to bypass sentry units effectively as they're all starting to focus on the distraction.
I feel so spicy about it. I feel like I would fly up, do a little loop-de-loop, and then land.
Make it do a little trick.
Yes. I hope you like G's.
Like money?
No. Don't throw up in my cockpit.
Why does that sound dirty?
It's what it's called! I can't make up a different name for it. It wouldn't make sense.
All right. 1,776 people are currently viewing.
How
your
many of
stream.
them are still safe from radioactive poisoning, though?
That's a good question.
He got all the viewers he wanted, and then they died.
Hey, but their computers are still running, so we still get views.
There you go. That's true. All right. So, what do you do?
I'm gonna try to, I guess, take over control of the remaining Scorpion.
The Mantis unit?
Mantis, yeah.
Yeah, Mantis.
Yes.
You're the Scorpion.
Yeah.
You're Scorpion.
Yes.
Upload the freedom virus. Do it. Free them all.
Alright, so let's go ahead and roll first to go ahead and hack into the security systems.
Okay. That's only like a 26.
I just realized this shirt is very in character for me. What does it say? This is the Cheshire Cat. You may have noticed that I'm not all there myself.
That is.
That's very much. It's on point.
So I guess 26 to try to get into the signal
26.
or intercept signal.
Yeah, 26 to basically get into the system, yes.
Yes.
Alright, yeah. So you receive some resistance, obviously. You wouldn't expect otherwise. Getting into the system. You do manage to get it for the moment, but you won't be able to hold the signal for very long. So whatever you need to do, you need to go ahead and do it quickly.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take control of it if I can.
Alright, go ahead and roll.
That's gonna be a 32.
Alright, and you use the time that you have and quickly create a link to it to take control of the unit.
Okay. Is there?
Everybody else is up there by now. Anya and Dawn and Virgil. You make it up there.
I'm assuming there's like some sort of police unit. Does it have some sort of like speaker communication there?
Yeah, I mean it does. Yeah.
Okay, I'll use that to tell you that to stop attacking. That I got control of it and to hop on.
Oh, well, this is gonna be fun.
I will then instruct that to basically come straight out to the police station where we are.
Is it still steeped in radiation and so
Well, he's still radioactive.
Just making sure I'm tracking.
Yes, he's still radioactive. So yes, he's transporting a radioactive Grabnar through the city.
Mushy, mushy. Get back in the cockpit.
Nice.
I'm still playing, and the canopy is moving up and down as I talk.
And I'm basically just going shortest point, just straight line. If there's a big enough building, I might try to avoid it. Otherwise, it's just straight barreling through, straight towards us.
All right. Yeah. So these units aren't very fast. So, but yes. All right. So Grabnar, you jump onto its back essentially.
We're imagining
Start
that
melting
tank
through the
from
back.
Ghost in the Machine or Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah.
You know that tank at the end, the spider tank.
Spider tank.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm imagining right now in my head.
Yeah. It's very similar to that. Yeah.
I think I know what you're talking about. It's just it's been a
in
long
the anime,
time.
she had to try to rip the panel off, and her arm broke off while she was doing it.
Yes.
So awesome.
Right.
But right now, Grabnar is just trying to stay on while melting through it.
Oh,
Yeah, right?
yeah.
you're one
Okay.
of those guys.
Yep.
Those
So
things were so cool.
Grabnar, you're having to shift your feet as it's walking because when you stand in one place too long, you start melting through the armor. Whoops. So you're having to
Hot
shift-
potato.
Hot potato. You haven't figured out how to turn it off yet either, so.
Unplug it, plug it back in.
I'm not sure if we want him to go unconscious right now. Alright, so as you're doing this, the Securitrons have caught on that the system has been compromised.
You may want to practice social distancing.
Everybody put on a mask, you'll be fine.
As, he's making a straight line and then there's a building and all of a sudden you see the pulse cannons light up and then blast a hole through the building as the unit continues to move through. Go ahead and roll again to maintain the control.
Let's go.
27.
Alright. So, you still have control of it, but you have detected that they're almost have your location.
Okay.
So they're tracing you. So, a little bit longer and they will be able to find out exactly where you're accessing from. But is about a third of the way there at this point. And the Securitrons are still kind of following, but there's not much they can do against the Mantis unit because they're these small little enforcers, you know?
Can I shoot and control, like, as it's going?
Yeah.
So it's like, I'll just use whatever weapons it has to shoot the little Securitrons as it's...
Oh no, what are you doing? They're just doing their job.
I'm just trying to...
They just clocked in like any normal Joe. So sad.
So
you treat them like
pulse cannon
second-rate
goes off.
creatures.
It just starts vaporizing the Securitron units.
He had a
So
new
when you
AI. He
blast-
just
so
had
try
an
to
AI.
blast.
All right, make another roll.
God.
30.
You maintain the control of the unit as you blast some more buildings on your way. And so it continues walking, and then by the time you reach the police station,
He gets carried away, forget he's not playing a game, and then shoots the station that we're all standing on.
and then Grabnar essentially has run out of spaces to step that he hasn't already, and essentially just melts through the Mantis unit. He just
He just like melts all the way through it.
and then the Mantis unit just malfunctions and crumbles to the ground. And Grabnar's just standing there as it just he's the hole that he made fits right over him.
Her name was Georgette. I want you to
Bless
know
you.
that.
Is there any sort of like self-destruct on these things, or cause a overload in its power supply?
You can,
kind of
yeah.
thing?
You still have enough connection to overload it, yes.
Okay.
Are these?
I'm gonna wait a second until like they try to like assess the situation and get closer.
I'm going to VTOL.
Well, yes, the Securitron units have all started piling out, by the way, and they're all surrounded Grabnar.
Okay.
Now,
you're about to do.
Yes.
Self-destruct.
your signal has been traced, by the way, and they have already gotten your location where you're at now.
Okay. Distraction time.
But if you overload this, it's going to cause a large explosion that could potentially take out the building as well that you're on.
Ja, buckle up, Mushy. She nodded at me.
Of course, you can set, a timer on it. You don't have to like full on detonate right away.
I'll survive. I'll be fine.
I'm gonna set a.
I think.
I'll do it to
Like
set like
Drax. No, you can't
a 20-second timer,
I can take it.
and I'm just gonna be. I'll set the timer, tell everyone to run, and just start like running off the side of the building, and I'm like jumping in the air to get away from what's about to happen. Just be like, for the clout!
Oh god! All he really
I'm
cares
going to
about.
immediately start running back down the fire escape that I just climbed up.
What is everybody
You're
else
just gonna like hold on to the side of it and just like
Just
slide down.
Well, I
Yeah.
already took off.
Yeah, you took off with
VTOL, we were out of there. We've got the explosive device.
Please tell me you're playing Symphony.
chain reaction, right?
Well, I know there's about to be a big reaction because I'm here. So
Yep. That's the clown we're hoping for.
Well, go and make your rolls. Let's see how well you manage to get away. Use athletics.
All of us?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
that's Dex. I was staying.
Oh, you're staying. You're
Yeah.
you just stay there. You can make a physique roll in a minute to absorb.
23 for me.
23. All right.
What does athletics go off of? I can't remember.
Strength.
So physique.
Physique.
19.
Okay, so I don't have athletics.
28.
I don't have athletics. So
So you're gonna roll with advantage.
Yeah, I don't
Got
want
it.
that too. Oh, never mind. I got a 1 instead.
Maybe I will die.
I'm also gonna catch.
You got,
He's
you got,
like,
you got a
I'm a
point
model, not a runner.
You got
Here you go.
point character, right? Oh, dice Joe, yes. Give it to me.
A blank character sheet.
27.
27? 27, I hear a 23, right? 23, 28.
28.
29.
Oh, for your physique.
Yeah.
Grabnar's like, I don't run.
How much do you add?
How far away is the spire?
A couple of miles.
My original
miles
plan
away.
was us for all of us to hop on and then just make a beeline for the spire on this thing. But it kind of melted.
If you have either athletics or physique, do the roll.
I'm just picturing the bicycle just like really fast pedaling.
Oh, athletics.
I'm a jet now.
Yeah.
That's good.
I got 19.
The bike would have been
19.
funnier, but
19.
A little less effective.
a little less effective. I don't think we would have gotten away.
All right, so all of a sudden, the timer just ding, 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 and then another bright flash, and then boom, as the explosion goes off. But the explosion itself wouldn't have been much of an issue, but that's not the only thing. So all of the energy that exploded out is absorbed by Grabnar, and then it's released. Tenfold.
Radioactively.
Is he in the vicinity of me?
I got
So
2 days of the way there.
Well, I guess I don't have to worry about getting my money back when I'm in hell.
I mean, don't you have to pay the devil to get?
I can't wait to see what his new character is going to be.
So you see this bright white light that's just absorbed by Grabnar, and then it's just released again, but as this like sickly green yellow energy that just outward, and you just see Securitrons melt from it.
And you hear him screaming in the center of it, in brightest day, in darkest night. Oh, no, wait.
Wrong franchise.
Wrong franchise.
Trademark.
And see, you had 19, you had 23, you had, what was your total?
Well, with the one I rolled plus, I mean, it's an 11 altogether, but still it's a nat 1.
Nat 1?
Yeah,
Okay, gotcha. It was 11 altogether though?
yeah.
Alright. Alright, so go ahead and roll for me, Heinrich.
Ja, what do you want me to roll?
Go ahead and roll your shapeshifting skill.
Okay. That goes off my ant, right?
Yes.
Oop, oop, oop. $27.
All right. So the explosion happens, which you managed to avoid the explosion altogether, but then the shock wave afterwards hits you and knocks you out of the air. But as it does, you manage to shapeshift and transform into kind of like this ball, essentially, around Anderson, so that you hit the ground, but Anderson,
Ka-tink, ka-tunk, ka-tink.
exactly, protects her.
I've got you, Mushy. Say thank you.
Anya, Dawn, and Scorpion.
That's not right.
You all. This massive green energy doesn't even touch you, but the shockwave sends you kind of flying into, garbage cans, cars, whatever's on the side of the road, people. And you see people just disintegrate right in front of you, too.
I should have turned into
Cirrus and Virgil, 12 damage. And it's radioactive, so unless you have something that protects against it, it's 12 full damage.
Well,
But I'm good. Right? You're lying.
Yeah, the other three, you guys are good. You just got hit with a shockwave.
so yeah, no, I don't have anything. All I have is like light Kevlar.
It's not gonna help.
Not gonna happen.
You might need to take it off too,
God.
because now it's
Now I
radioactive.
know what Hayden Christensen felt like.
Oh no! He's crazy.
Grabnar's gonna be like, he screamed, "I hate you," and then he sounded just like this.
In the sequel of this show, Grabnar will be living in a desert, contemplating his life.
He's gonna go by his pseudonym Derek or something. Can't use Ben.
No, it'll be
radioactive.
It'll be Gary Nar.
Gary.
Gary.
All right. So what are you sitting at health wise?
0.
Just remember, this could have been worse.
What about you, Virgil?
Could have been a lot worse.
Oh, I am at 8
Well,
for health.
can have.
Yeah, so if somehow I managed to survive not 1 but 2 explosions.
Remind me how health is calculated. 'Cause
it's twice your con.
Okay, that's right. Okay, we're good.
So my body's probably like mangled and like thrown across.
He's got like an iron lung inside his chest. That's the only thing that's working.
All right, Sirius, roll a d6.
I guess it's a good thing I did go with cybernetic lungs.
It's the only thing that makes sense.
Roll a d6.
We're about to see which death effect. Yeah, that knocked her to the...
Good news is Grabnar is no longer glowing.
Glad I picked up so much con.
You know, I can glow pretty bright, but I don't incinerate people when I do it. So. Not sure if I feel like I'm winning or losing in that scenario.
Would you classify this as a disaster?
I don't know. I think he's a bigger disaster than I am. How joyous.
5.
5. Oh.
Can I help them?
Who?
Serious.
Oh yeah, you so you pick yourself up. Oh. You dust yourself off.
Parts of you are coming off.
Yeah. You notice that some of your
Missing my
cyberware
lower jaw.
is like damaged, melted just about. And you look over and you see Grabnar in the center of a clearing. That wasn't a clearing just a few minutes ago.
It's clear now.
The servo's trying to keep the middle finger up.
The police station is gone. The buildings around it are gone.
that.
Everything's been destroyed or melted or disintegrated. And then you just look over and you see Cirrus laying in the radioactive dust. But you still see Cirrus as a whole, which is a good sign. You go over and check on her. And when you do, when you roll her over to check on her, you notice that she's severely burned on the left side of her face. Reduce your charisma by 2.
Oh! Wait,
That's the
what's
one
my
that would have killed
charisma?
us.
It's on like my skin just like falling off and like
Slussing.
Yep.
sounds like
That's
Sure,
the one
you'll
that
just
would.
replace it with more
He just
hardware.
reminded me. That's the one that would have killed us if we would have gotten a negative charisma.
see if I can use those.
It would have, yes. Alright. Everybody else, Heinrich, as you revert back and you survey the damage, you and Anderson. And
Yes,
Anya.
I transformed from no longer being a refrigerator. As we all know, it's the only thing that can survive a nuclear explosion.
That and the cockroaches.
Anya, Dawn, Scorpion, you guys pick yourselves up from being thrown.
I checked my view count.
Of course.
Did it drop?
Use electronics to
I
survive.
think it may have dropped. Let's find out.
Fewer computers online in the area, that's for
Well, it
sure.
only dropped by 10.
Oh.
Oh, they were
Those
watching
were the
within
10 people that were
city.
working inside the police station.
Yeah.
Let's go and
Hey, I think that looks familiar. Isn't that your car outside, Bob?
I just finished paying it off.
He doesn't have to worry about that anymore.
Got 3 more payments on that one.
But yes, you survey the damage and it is bad. You hear the sounds of like sirens in the distance as emergency services are on their way. But meanwhile, Grabnar is just like smoking right now. As he just kind of looks down.
well, I guess that's how you turn that off. That's rather inconvenient.
I think I'm just giggling at this point, like surveying the dust. I look at Grabnar. It's like, you're the real disaster.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how radiated am I? Like, I don't think is there a stat that would be like poison, wouldn't it? Like as far as status effects go?
Yes, yeah. Well, yeah, it'd be a poison, correct. Radioactive poison.
So...
Yeah, you'll be able to find out momentarily.
Oh, man.
Oh my gentle Jesus.
Yeah, oh man. But
Jesus, tap dancing Christ. Right?
I can just see Dawn right now. She's like, we're in danger.
Fucking Grabnar was like, you guys want to see me get as hot as the surface of the sun? You want to see me do it again?
I mean,
What?
what did I say about the guy with the axe and it not being in my best interest?
And they don't believe me that it could have been worse.
Oh, I believe it.
My face is falling off. How much worse could it have been?
Oh yeah, this is all.
He
about
goes to
virtual
wipe the
space.
sweat off his brow, wipes the
money
brow
maker.
with it.
I'm looking at myself in a very Shakespearean way.
Alas, poor Virgil.
So Prometheus
But
pops
now
up on
it's
everybody's
close to the
view, and
A
then
man of infinite jest.
she says, "I highly suggest we exit the area. Emergency services have been."
Grabnar's already
I need
running.
the emergency service.
Does Grabnar still have clothes at this point?
Oh, he still has armor.
Yeah, actually,
Okay.
yes, survived because it was all outward from it. But and then Prometheus continues, and she says, "The Myrmidons have also been called in. We do not need to be here when they arrive."
So hop back on the bicycle.
I am out of transformations, I am sorry.
Oh, okay, never mind.
I was bicycle, jet plane, circular ball, refrigerator.
Right now, Heinrich, he moves his arm. Also, you see a spark.
Oh, nope, that's lost. I'm good. If only I had spare parts.
Well,
I'm jogging like Lou Ferrigno.
Oh, he's gonna need those for his face.
Should we start heading in the direction of the spire? Use this chaos to our advantage.
I would say yes.
Yeah, that's where I'm heading to.
you're heading where now?
We're heading in the direction of the spire using the chaos to our advantage.
I mean, let's go.
I mean, I gotta figure out how we're gonna carry her.
Are you not carrying?
I can't.
What's your strength?
Dragging her right now.
5.
Oh, I have 8
Carry
Carry
strength.
who?
How much do you have?
8.
Cirrus,
I have 9.
who almost died.
We could probably
Am I
carry
still
her together.
radioactive?
Yeah.
Like each get
I
an
would
arm.
imagine so.
Alright.
You're not going to be
Am I still
shelf stable for a couple hundred years there,
Am
friend.
I still radioactive?
You can carry her.
The area around you is.
Did you know at this point it couldn't do any more danger?
Alright, I grab her.
No.
Wait, no. We're gonna carry her. We each have an arm. We're gonna just carry her. We got
Are
it.
we sure
She's
he's not
got 8.
radioactive?
She's got 8. I've got 9. We got it.
So she's
Okay.
disfigured and unconscious, and will need some medical care.
I have a med kit.
Okay, so y'all
I
have
think you're getting
y'all
more
have
than
a
that.
Band-Aid on that
Slap it on that radiation.
radiation
Here's a
poison.
band-aid.
Yes.
Oh, you're radiated. Drink some water. Toilet water, that'll help.
Ew.
What's it called? What's that stuff you take for the radiation?
Radaway, I think.
Oh no, not.
No.
I was just talking about
Oh, what's it called? You know what I'm talking about, though.
I know what you're talking about. The tablets.
Iodine.
and stuff.
Yes.
Iodine tablets.
Iodine, yeah.
I think you're supposed to take that.
Before?
Yeah.
It's supposed to absorb it instead of you absorbing it.
That's like
Yeah.
putting sunblock on a sunburn. That's not
Ah, yeah, sunblock. Oh no.
Oh, great
I'm
timing.
blocking the sunburn in.
From now on, everybody carries iodine tablets with them.
Yeah, that's
Ever
probably
see
a good
Grabnar go
idea.
green? Not today!
Before every battle, you just see Grabnar with a whole bottle of pills.
I find it ironic that he pushed me to the side, only for me to get radioactively burned on my side of my face.
Well, that is Grabnar for you. He is the agent of chaos.
You never know what's going to happen.
He's like a bag of tricks. You never know what's going to happen.
I both adore him and want to be as far away from him as possible.
Alright, so you start heading in the direction of the spire.
I social distance myself from everybody.
Social distance. 6 feet ain't gonna cut it, dog. Like, next city over.
60 feet.
No,
Yeah.
next city over.
If he leaves the city, we all die.
Oh yeah, that's true. It would be an easier death maybe than
I think,
slow
I think the
radioactive
death was
death.
nuclear explosion, though.
And as we're running, I'm just
Be
like
faster.
grinning to myself as they're all blaming him
Oh.
for this.
By the way, we only have a day and a half left.
Well, a regular explosion would have been one thing. It's the invisible death now.
So it's safe to say that this district will now be under quarantine.
Yep, I could see it.
Just having the folder on my lap is making me too hot.
And let's see here.
So hot in here. Oh my god.
Turn it off, Ronnie!
District number 5.
God, our skin's melting.
District number 5. The district that was.
Congratulations.
It's like the Hunger Games.
Basically.
It's starting to become that.
I look at Grabnar and be like, "Hey, just think of it this way: they're gonna put like a plaque."
Actually,
over
no,
where
there's a
that
whole lot
happened.
less mouths
They're
to
gonna be
feed
remembered
right now.
forever.
I was about to say.
It's the Grabnar games.
They can't be hungry if they're all incinerated.
It's a game
Oh,
where everyone
Liz.
loses except for Grabnar.
Bad. Alright. So as y'all head the direction towards the spire and figure out your next move, also while carrying an unconscious Cirrus. Find out next time what happens to this lovely crew of dissociates. Where will they go next? Will Cirrus
Probably to the
recover from
ER.
her wounds?
Yeah. That would be the smart place to go.
Will Virgil retain the skin that's on his body?
I guess we'll find out. Find out next time.
Find out next time. And be sure to like, share, subscribe. Check us out on the web at SaturdayNightGamingLLC.com. Also Heavenscape Online to get caught up on everything Heavenscape and who some of these characters are and why they're here.
Don't forget to take your iodine!
Who some of these characters were.
Take your vitamins.
And your iodine.
Take your iodine and vitamins before the next episode. This is Saturday Night Gaming signing off.
Bye.